Jesus Christ proclaims that today marks a new beginning for you. Seize the quill of your faith and inscribe your commitment. The Father responds affirmatively to the plea of your heart with a resounding yes. I am not a stern, remote patriarch. I am your present, immediate Abba Father. The agony of Calvary was the cost I incurred to attain profound closeness with you in the present, rather than merely experiencing sporadic moments of cathartic emotional release. No human measurement can fathom or delineate the extent of my love for you. Your task today is to receive affection. Your objective today is to venture forth and embody the cherished. The Father instructs them to go. Investigate the bounds of my affection. I challenge you to be the cherished one today. I challenge you to ascertain the limits of my affection. They exceed your ability to traverse or evade. The Father declares, I have loved you and will continue to love you. I shall love you, and there is nothing you can do to alter this, for I have loved you since before the world's inception. Embrace that love today. Accept it as the manifestation of my affection for you, allowing it to rejuvenate you and lead you to profound tranquility, an ultimate release of rest that affirms your status as my cherished one. Today, God conveys that I will encounter you along your path, resulting in your permanent transformation. During Jacob's journey to confront his brother Esau, he transformed from a deceitful trickster to a distinguished figure among men. Avoid being sidetracked by the present adversities of life. Your Father declares that he will encounter you on your path, and you shall be transformed. I will modify you profoundly so that even your staunchest foes will want reconciliation with you. The Father declares, I will rescue you from yourself and imprint the essence of my character and spirit upon you. It will be remarked of you as it was of the ancient disciples. They recognized that they had been with Jesus. The fragrance of Christ will supplant the repugnance of the flesh that you occasionally detested. Your existence and character will transform into an offering of admiration that even the angels will respect, for within your heart, the Father has discovered a fragrant essence of loyalty and fervor for my presence, my dominion, and my realm. Angels proclaim that today you shall receive my superabundance. The riches of the misguided are reserved for those whose lives embody a comprehensive comprehension of my principles. The wicked observe my deeds and deride. The virtuous comprehend my paths and thrive. Upon my descent into the earth, I donned vulnerability to manifest my Father's splendor. The same grandeur is accessible to you today. Adorn yourself in the essence of my wholeness. Articulate into the void and proclaim, let there be light. Gaze into the tumult and proclaim, kingdom come. I have bestowed my power and anointing upon you, enabling you to govern the earth as new creations fashioned by my Father's hand. I have granted you the Zoe life of the Father so that you may manifest my glory. I have empowered you with my affection and adorned you with my grace. Venture forth into your day, confront the darkness, and witness the manifestation of my splendor. You are my lamp, and I shall imbue you with my light and radiance. You are my crown and my authority, and I shall use you against the oppressor. Don the whole armor of my Father, recognizing it as your provision, protection, and advancement, for the banner of Jehovah Nissi unfurls over you in its grandeur, proclaiming the assurance of triumph, liberty, and deliverance in your life. Angels are urging today, son and daughter, to open your eyes and hearts to bigger blessings and elevated callings. Do not permit the trivialities of life to hinder your aspirations or diminish your happiness. Challenges and adversities eventually conclude. Trials and tribulations will ultimately cease, as their impetus originates not from my throne but from the realm of evil. You shall not be constrained, for I have proclaimed life upon you and life in abundance. I am delving into the protected recess within you where you have fervently wished for circumstances to vary from their current state. I am instilling renewed vitality, optimism, and happiness within you. I am elevating you from deprivation, hardship, and verbal conflict. Your existence and identity shall not be constrained by human limitations or past regrets. Your existence will be characterized by my promise, my presence, my supply, and my protection, which are currently bestowed upon you as a comprehensive shield of favor today. Today, permit the generosity of spirit to permeate you like water. I reside within you, allow me space to operate in and through you to others. Exhibit unwavering affection. Contribute generously. Grant forgiveness without justification. Exhibit love, generosity, and forgiveness until your affection provokes the indignation of narrow-minded, dogmatic individuals whose love has become apathetic. Contact the unworthy and those who have not reciprocated your affection. Proclaim your sentiment to them, I shall love you, and there is nothing you can do to alter that. The Father proclaims the daring of love. Men may impose restrictions and limitations upon you, although the essence of love is to transcend and emanate toward the most fundamental aspects of relationships and expectations. Love constitutes a unique spiritual realm that is impervious to failure or defeat. Export all your aspirations and requests to the realm of love, for therein is the fullest expression of faith, which naturally manifests every vision and desire conceived in your heart by my incorruptible seed. I have completed both the prophetic course and the advanced course, which have profoundly impacted my life. They have instructed me on how to discern the Father's voice, invigorating my spirit to recognize God's presence within me. Consequently, my relationship with God has transformed, and I now maintain a continuous awareness of His communication. I urge anyone interested in learning to hear the Father's voice to enroll in these courses. I assure you, your life will be irrevocably altered, and your spiritual journey will be permanently transformed. God inquires now if you prefer peace or understanding. It is not possible to own both. My thoughts differ from yours, and my mind is distinct from yours. Permit my tranquility to guide you to realms beyond human comprehension. You must subordinate your thinking to the authority of your human spirit, for I reside in your heart and govern from your spirit. Abandon mental conjectures and doubt, and accept my splendor. My splendor resides within your spirit, and I will fulfill your needs today from its abundant resources. On this day, I bestow upon you the calm that transcends comprehension. Before the video continues, I request you to help by super thanks for my financial help. On this day, signs, miracles, and wonders are your inheritance. I stated in my word that you would depart with joy and be guided with serenity. Allow this to be your guiding word today. My happiness is your share and your forthcoming endeavor. All of my joy will remain with you as you maintain your focus on me. I am unwilling for you to exist devoid of delight. Embrace joy, seeing it as the forerunner to every fulfilled prayer and request. Angels proclaim that now you should resolve to never live under your privileges in my kingdom. The blood of the cross grants you the right, capacity, and strength to lead a life characterized by continual triumph. Weakness is not your destiny. Failure is not your destiny. I will extract deliverers from Zion, from the wilderness of tribulation and adversity. You have a spot in the roll call of the faithful. Invoke me, and I shall respond, here I am. Proclaim a matter, and it shall manifest before you and be affirmed. The adversary cannot deprive you of my character, my sanctity, or my grace. The Father advises you to elevate your expectations. Do not undervalue yourself or diminish your encounter with me. Do not diminish your blessings or the completeness of the stature you are meant to embody. God is instructing us to labor during daylight, for darkness approaches when no one can work. There exists a moment to seek inner tranquility and allow the tumult to settle. All flesh is akin to dust. When wicked desires confront you, let your initial reaction be to gaze upon the throne. The adversary's diversions will consistently attempt to divert your gaze from my presence, declares the Father. Resolve to focus on the throne, even as the adversary assails you with deceit, intimidation, and oppression. I serve as your protector and your safeguard. The adversary's tactics merely contribute to his demise rather than your ruin when you focus on me and reject any distractions. Therefore, pursue the kingdom, declares the Father. Proceed to await my presence. Allow me to direct you with my gaze. As you turn to me, I will quell the winds and waves, and calm the tempests of humanity and malevolence on your behalf. Your trust in me will facilitate the promptness of my intervention in your circumstances, securing you in a position that will remain unshaken and undisturbed. Have confidence in my loyalty and my affirmed promises. I will always uphold my commitments, and my assurances will never deplete the resources of heaven on your behalf. Angels convey that by offering your assistance today, you will receive the transformation and shift you have desired. Change is not considered to change unless it is actualized. Change asserts that the Father is not detrimental, rather, change is advantageous. Persist in collaborating with me. I will guide you through the modifications, facilitating both external and internal transformations. Occasionally, you may have gazed into the mirror and loathed your reflection. The Father admonishes against that action. I cherish you precisely as you are. I will bestow upon you grace and the anointing that facilitates transformation. The Father requests collaboration. You have collaborated with individuals who exploited your efforts and attributed their failures to you. Avoid that action. Collaborate with me and heed my guidance daily, and I will lead you to an outcome beyond your aspirations. The Father declares that the death of his saints is precious in his eyes. You are crucified with Christ. Nonetheless, you live, not according to your carnal nature, but Christ resides inside you. Awaken the divine essence within you with my invaluable promises. Rise to righteousness today. Embrace unity on this day. Awaken to a shared communion with me today. You are united with me and share one spirit with me. I have dismantled the partition, and I do not reside in man-made temples. Embrace the notion of unity, for you embody the temple of God, and he who resides inside you is superior to he who exists in the world. This is your time to awaken, proclaims the Father. Christ within you embodies your hope of glory, and in him, you exist, act, and derive your essence. Proceed now to realize my kingdom, my power, and my glory, for they are yours to possess and to exhibit. Cure the infirm, expel demons, and resurrect the deceased. You have received it without cost, so give it without charge. Commence, proclaims the Father. For I am present with you, actively collaborating, and I shall validate your statements with accompanying signs. God states that when I struck Jacob's thigh, He hobbled from that day onward. Although he limped, he successfully had his name changed. He became the prince that prevails. The covenant that transformed Jacob's name and altered his path is likewise the covenant that envelopes you like a refiner's fire and fuller's soap. The Father states, "I am working change in you." Jacob engaged in a struggle till dawn, resulting in a breakthrough, blessing, and transformation. The Father proclaims that you and I shall jointly engage in the noble struggle of faith. I will offer my vigor and my power to your endeavor. I will provide you the grace to be adaptable, receptive, and submissive to my will. The Father advises to relax. I shall not inflict harm upon you. I shall not inflict harm upon you. I will transform you, and I am currently transforming you. Your joy will be immense in the future as you start to understand the entirety of my goodness that is currently manifesting in your life. The Father asserts today that achievement is devoid of mystery. It resides within me. All my endeavors are marked by success. You are my family, and success is inextricably linked to you. I want you to acquire the ability to collaborate in it. In every circumstance, my wish is for you to seek me, rely on me, and utilize me. I am your most valuable asset. Upon reflection, I am the sole resource at your disposal. I am your comprehensive source of information. Do not question my readiness or capacity to contribute creatively to your life. I am capable of accomplishing it. Anything you can envision, I can accomplish. I am introducing you to uncharted territory. We are ascending collectively. The rise is less challenging than you perceive. I desire for you to acquire knowledge as we ascend. I seek mature, competent individuals to govern my kingdom. I genuinely mean that. You are the heirs of my being, and I desire the family to manage my business. Are you surprised by this? It ought not to. I possess confidence in myself, and you are an integral part of me. Always remember that. You are an integral part of me, and I am an integral part of you. We are united. Walk with confidence, for you are cherished by me, and no one can deprive you of that love. Adored by me, fashioned by me, and in harmony with me. You are powerful as I am powerful. Take pleasure in the veracity of that. Jesus Christ asserts today that they do not comprehend you because they do not comprehend me. The Father asserts that you are in esteemed company. Become part of the cohort of the misinterpreted, misrepresented, and mismanaged servants of my kingdom. This is an integral aspect of the glorious experience, thus, acclimate to it and decline to take offense. Disregard the judgments of others and your emotional investment in their perceptions. Permit me to serve as your affirmation and source of confidence. Viewing oneself through the lens of others' expressions will invariably yield a distorted perception. The Father implores you to perceive yourself as He perceives you. Perceive yourself illuminated by the radiance of my magnificence that I have allowed to emanate from your visage. I am championing and defending you. If you possess my endorsement, do not be concerned about the objections of others. Recline and allow your slumber to be tranquil, for I am directing you, and beyond this ordeal, you will emerge refined like exquisite gold. Before the video continues, I request you to help by super thanks for my financial help. God inquires today whether you believed I would abandon you there. Ha ha ha. The one who resides in the sky shall mock. He will mock those who decline to kiss the sun. I have confirmed my paternity in your life, states the Father. What you have received from me was not imparted by man. I provided you with a genuine and untainted source to imbibe from, and you are irrevocably transformed. Doesn't that feel better? Inquires the Father. No one else could tolerate you, and if you were truthful, you could not tolerate yourself either. I am providing you with a bath. I am cleansing you. Like an infant in a bath, I am purifying, healing, and softening you. I am softening your appearance and linking your gentle heart to an external compassion that will enable others to comprehend your genuine intentions and feelings. Trust me, says the Father, it is now a time for love. The Father proclaims today to disregard earlier matters and refrain from fixating on the past. Behold, I am initiating a fresh endeavor. It has now emerged, do you not recognize it? I am creating a path in the desert and channels in the barren area. The Sovereign Lord proclaims, I grant you a fresh start in every aspect of your life. You are to place your trust in me and live as though it is your final day, reigning, ruling, and conquering as you proceed. I will communicate with you as I did directly with Moses. Recall that I have bestowed upon you the Holy Spirit to strengthen you, ensuring that nothing is unattainable, provided you adhere completely to my directives. Today, I am releasing you from the prolonged years of training that you believed would never conclude. The concealed years were essential, as I have selected you among the few whom I will designate as my genuine apostles and prophets. Remember, there are no coincidences in my lexicon, only divine appointments. This marks your day of new beginnings, and I urge you to acknowledge it as such. Arise and shine, for your time has arrived, and the glory of the Lord has risen upon you. God declares that now is a moment for gathering rather than retreating. It has been essential to seclude yourself from mankind and retreat from the masses in the past. I am modifying that assignment today. Seize your staff and locate the sons of the prophets, then reveal your identity. The Father stated that it was time to consult the sons of the prophets. While you did not fulfill all their expectations, they have experienced various challenges since your last communication. They will now demonstrate a receptive ear and extend a hand of fellowship. The Father advises not to judge them harshly. They are not deceitful wolves disguised as sheep, but rather only underdeveloped sheep. They did not receive a proper upbringing, and those tasked with their development chose to exploit them instead. The Father declares that He will confront the false shepherds, who will suffer greatly from the repercussions, and thereafter seek your guidance on how to escape their predicament. Do not exacerbate their suffering. They are mine. Affectionately liberate them from their self-inflicted anguish. I shall assume responsibility from that point forth. The Father proclaims today, do not perceive yourselves as inferior, inadequate, or deficient in any regard, for you are my progeny, offspring of a superior being. Thus, you constitute a superior race of redeemed eternal beings endowed with ample intellect, insight, foresight, wisdom, and power to vanquish all opposition and surmount all obstacles. Each of you has been strategically positioned in various cities and villages across the globe, where your gifts, roles, and mantles are essential for dismantling and obliterating the strongholds of the enemy. Your location is determined by divine decision. Do not attempt to flee from the domain I have entrusted to you. You, my children, possess the God of all creation residing within you, imparting wisdom and knowledge abundantly. You possess the dynamic strength that triumphantly resurrected my son from the frigid clutches of death. Ascend in this transformative power and declare my love to those whom you meet in the designated location where I have positioned you. My brilliance resides within you, and as it radiates, that luminous light will dispel all surrounding darkness. Victory is guaranteed, Go with confidence and embrace the sanctified audacity of your identity and heritage. Before the video ends, I just want you to share this video with your friends and family. God proclaims that He is designating you as the initiator of a new glory. The mantle of glory initiator is being conferred upon you today, and you are a bearer of this glory. You have been chosen as a carrier of my glory because you will not restrain it. You will not attempt to contain or commodify my actions. You will disseminate it to others, and they will become disseminators of that which I am imparting. You have experienced pain in the past because you did not present my splendor in a manner that sophisticated and worldly individuals deemed stylish. You do not conform to fashion trends, rather, you establish them. Those who disdainfully criticize my creation of you will soon imitate you like immature children upon witnessing the strength and effectiveness of the glory I am currently manifesting through you. Before the video ends, I just want you to share this video with your friends and family.